مساء الخير عليكم. I'm gonna start talking English, so we're gonna just say that how to apply to Canada and how to come to Canada. So I said that before in my previous videos that I had to apply from Dubai, and then from Dubai I have to see how things gonna go. So I start to apply from Dubai. Different agent, Indian agent was here before. So I moved to Canada in 2014 exactly, and I started with a work permit, and then from work permit there's something called AINB, that's self-nominations, and you have two options. You can apply as a self-nomination, which is the AINB, and you can nominate yourself, and then you don't have to take an English exam. But if you are in Canada, if you are outside of Canada, you have to take an IELTS, sorry. So IELTS, that give you an option. You have to get 6 scores for reading, writing, listening, and reading, and you get to pass that score so you can come to Canada. That's the option right now out of Canada. But the easy option, you can come to Canada right now after a few years from Egypt, from Dubai, from India, from all the countries. What you're gonna do is just to apply as a student permit. So when you come here, you just go online. There is NAIT in Edmonton, NAIT School, College, and also University of Alberta and the McEwan. Those are the colleges I have here. We have here exactly in Alberta, in Edmonton exactly. And then you can use those source that to come to Canada, or as a tools that to come to Canada, and you can apply as study permit, and you can apply online. You're gonna find your provision there. You're gonna find your job, your career, your course that you want to take from there, and you're gonna start selected, and then you email the school. You can email NAIT or you can email McEwan, and either or you can just email them and then they'll reply to you for sure. Or you can communicate, just type KGG Canada, and then you're gonna find immigration offices, and those immigration offices exactly, or consultations, they're gonna help you to come to Canada. You ask them, I want to come to Canada through a program of study permits. I want to study in Canada, and then from study permits you're gonna study whatever, 1 year or 6 months, whatever, 6 months, and then 4 months or 2 months you're gonna work. And also you can work during your studying. So it's also a faster process, and you come to Canada at, I want to say 80% you're gonna get your permanent residence through your course, which is, it goes to the process. Otherwise, just you're gonna come to Canada as a visit visa, and then you can start look for a job. And when you come to Canada, you have lots of options, because right now there is lots of options that you can have an opportunity exactly to work in a restaurant, work in a bar, constructions, work whatever you work. But I mean, that's also a chance to come to Canada as a visit visa too. I know that maybe you don't have money, but the only option you can do is communicate with immigration consultant, and you have to make sure that you go to KGG Canada, or you can go to Indeed Canada, and then you're gonna find immigration offices. You're gonna find Indeed. You're gonna find also consultations for this price, and then it's gonna help you to come to Canada through work permit or through studying. But the fastest way is studying, or if you have a relative, if you have a parents as well here in Canada, you can just go through all the process as well as study permit or work permit, either option of those. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So anyway, and then when you come to Canada, you have to be smart. You have to know exactly where you stand and how you want to build yourself. If you come as a work permit, you're gonna work for 1 year or 2 years, and you're gonna apply for your permanent residence, and the qualification depends of what one you're taking. If you're taking skilled worker, supervisor for any positions, you can be a skilled worker qualifications for qualify for, sorry, and then you're gonna work as of 1 year or 2 years of work permit, and then from there you can apply as your permanent residence. And I believe the requirement for a permanent residence, you have to pass also English exam. But here in Canada, the best advantage of that, it's just in Canada you have an options to get CELPIP. It's an English exam only available in Canada, and then you have to get 5 of each categories, which is reading, writing, and listening and speaking. So you have to get 5 of each category. That was 2018, I believe so. Now I think it's become 6, so you have to get past 6. If you're going to go to IELTS, I don't recommend IELTS. It's $300 and it's not easy, it's difficult because it's writing and reading and all in paper, so you're just only gonna write that down. So it's not easy, but the CELPIP one is easy because you're talking to the computer, so you don't have to write, or handwriting is not good, or you cannot listen properly because it's microphone and IELTS. So in CELPIP it's all the computers, and what you have to do all these, like, you have to just only type in the keyboard, and also the computer you have to also do the same things too, and it's easy as well, and you have a chance to pass. Like, I want to say 80% you can pass. Yeah. And in this story, what I'm saying now, it's easy to come to Canada if you're confident exactly of what you're doing, you know exactly what you're capable of to do in Canada. You have to respect the law, you have to respect people. In Canada here, they will give you everything. They give you the opportunity to work, they'll give you money, they give you a passport, they'll give you a permanent residence, but you have to respect the law in Canada. Breaking the law in Canada, it means that you're gonna be out, you're gonna be deported. So Canada is a law. You have to respect the law, respect humans, respect people, and believe me, you will be successful in Canada and you will grow. And you'll get your passport in peace, and also you're gonna have a good future. And advantage of that as well, that's experience too. So when you're working in Canada, you have experience, and I told you within 1 year or 2 years, depends on your work descriptions and your job description as well, you're gonna get your PR. It depends on what you work. So if you're a skilled worker, within 1 year you can apply for your PR, and if you are not, you can apply for 2 years, take AINB. That program is available still until now, and you can apply for that, and you can get to, and I'm sure you can pass. It's easy as well. But you have to be patient. So Canada's patience, you have to be like so patient for everything you do. So you don't have to there is no rush, you don't pressure yourself, don't stress yourself. You have to calm, you have to be cool, because Canada here is not just one day, they take forever to approve one single piece of paper for you. So you have to be like patient, and you have to be as well confident of what you're doing, and during that time save money and build yourself, save money. Don't be happy just to enjoy and travel. What's always I tell people, advise people, don't to go travel around, visit this place. Stay at home, like from work to home to work, because save money, because you don't know what will happen to your papers. So whatever money you have, you can save it. Maybe unfortunately your papers not works, and you're gonna be deported from Canada after your contract finished. So at least when you go back to your country or back home, you're gonna have an option for you that you have money. So at least you have money back home, and at least you can survive. You can enjoy your, if you have a business or something, at least you save money and you didn't lose anything. But if your paper works and you got everything goes well, and you're lucky and you get your PR, that time you can start to travel this area, you can visit this place, you can visit this and that and this. At least you're already safe in Canada, so you're not guaranteed you're gonna be in Canada here. That's my advice. So yeah, tell everyone that, yeah, share and like and subscribe, so at least maybe one piece of advice can help somebody else. And as I told you that, based on my experience in Canada here, I'm advising people to apply or to do the job properly and to work on their, in their career, and believe in yourself that nobody can help you. You're the only one can help yourself, and be smart of what you do. And before any moves, you have to think twice or thrice. So think about what you do and make sure that you have a future, and fight for it. Never stop. Before I come to Canada, I sacrificed a lot. I lost a lot of things here, and I got sick. Nobody carried me. I stand up, I stand back, and I did everything by my own, and I grow by myself. Nobody helps me. What are you gonna do only? You're gonna help yourself. You're gonna just do your things by your own, and make sure that you're smart and you know what you're doing. Thank you.